Hello guys, I'm Mr.KooRAFT who brings your favorite characters to life. So let's get started.
Everybody, there.
I successfully completed my restaurant's 6th anniversary event that I mentioned in my previous Naruto Burst Collection video. It was a very meaningful day because for the first time, I could give a figure I made to someone else. Especially seeing the customers who won't be very happy made me think that it was a good idea to hold this event. Now, I will share the figure making process for my restaurant's 6th anniversary event and the video with the figure winners. At the end of this video, I will also reveal a new project on the Mr.KooRAFT channel, so please watch until the end. So let's paint. First, I'm going to paint Catwoman. As you can see, this type of figure design doesn't require any special painting skills. However, since all the shapes are round, I recommend sanding them well to get a soft and full feeling before painting. As I mentioned in the Naruto video before, when painting characters other than live action characters such as animation, comics, cartoons, and characters that don't express light and shade, it's important to paint them as cleanly and clearly as possible. It's like they were born from that color. You know what I mean. Trust me, sometimes this kind of painting is more tricky and difficult than it looks, because even the smallest mistake is easily visible and looks dirty. Here, wait. In the video, I'm covering it with glossy varnish, but if you look closely, you can see that the head and body have a different shines. I used the same varnish technique on the previous ADAP figure. What I mean is that varnish can be used to control the intensity of shine in 3 ways: glossy and semi-gloss and matte. But if you use an airbrush, you can control the intensity of shine with just one gloss without masking, creating various texture or natural boundaries of shine for each part. Going back to Catwoman, because of her head so big, I focused more on the glossy varnish on her head to express the shine layer mask, and apply the weaker shine to her body to draw more attention to the mask. Not a huge tip, but this is my little know-how that I discovered because I found the masking very annoying and a waste of money. If I were to share my tip for good results, I'll always keep my surroundings and hands clean and adjust the paint concentration well. In particular, in my case, I use glaze and thinner medium rather than water to adjust the paint concentration. I will make a video later on how and when to use various glaze products, but to explain it very simply here, glaze helps to distribute the color evenly by making the color transparent without losing the color of the paints as much as possible. So it's useful for expressing specific parts such as gradients and highlights. Thinner medium lowers the paint's concentration but makes it sticky, helping it adhere well to the surface without losing color as much as possible and cover well. Therefore, the common effect of both products is that it helps you control the concentration without losing color, and it delays the phenomenon of the paint drying out quickly, which is the biggest feature of acrylic paint, so you can paint more effectively. Now it's time to paint Batman. Before painting, I will briefly introduce a good tool. I'm an anonymous YouTuber who doesn't receive any sponsor or advertisements, so you can trust my information. Haha. This is the mask cutting mat that I bought when I first started making figures. It's very easy to use. Just cut the tape along the guideline and use it. The downside of this tool is that it cuts straight lines perfectly, but it doesn't cut curves accurately. So, the try but is this product. You can cut the mask tape to the size you want to make a perfect circle. The downside is that it's a little expensive, but I think it's worth it. As you can see in the video, you can easily and cleanly cut out a circle and mask it. If you stick the circle you just cut out, you can mask it in reverse. First, before painting black, paint the lightest colored part. In this case, skin and belt. Then mask all the parts except the black part. Paint black and paint gray on the top of it to complete Batman. Now it's time to make a box to hold the figure. My wife, who majored in design, helped me design the box. I was really surprised by the excellent design quality. So it's that time again. Let's make a box with the exciting bit. You guys know what I want to say, right? Hey Bruce, drop the beat, let's get it.
Let's go. I wake up to a little bit of drool on my pillow, feel like it's gonna be a bad day. Yeah, I'm tired of shit, and the coffee ain't hit yet, damn ain't that great. I don't wanna go to work, cause my boss is a jerk, and I'm not even that paid. I need a change in my life, cause I don't feel alive, and there's nothing that makes me happy. Hold my beer for a minute, I'm about to quit my job, cash in for a ticket. I'm going on a trip and I don't plan to visit. I'm gonna stay there till I feel like I'm winning, and this is just the beginning. I need a big change, help me feel like living. I need a big swing, home runs I'm hitting, and I'll never look back, moving on till I get it all. And we all got dreams, we all want things, but what you gonna do for it? How you gonna move for it? What you gonna be? And do you believe you can do anything? But what you gonna do for it? How you gonna move for it? What you gonna be?
Anniversary of KooRAFT. My name is Jamie and I'm ownership. And I will be with you in this celebration where we will be drawing the winners of the raffle in collaboration between Snowco and Mr.KooRAFT. What will be the prizes? Well, of course it will be figures hand-painted by our very own and beloved Mr.KooRAFT. So, without further ado, let's begin. Here we will be drawing the winner of the third place. Okay, who will be our lucky third place winner? Mario Latino! Mario Latino, congratulations! Okay, now our second place winner. Ariadne Quijano, Ariadne, congratulations! Ariadne Quijano. Okay guys, so this is the moment we're all been waiting for. Who will be the grand prize winner? First place winner will not only win one figure, but two figures. So, I'm really excited. Let's start. have one more great news. We will be having more collaboration between SnowGirl and Mr.KooRAFT. Now we'll begin a dynamic in which we'll be asking our guests to leave in a note of what characters they would like to see next, added to our Mr.KooRAFT exhibition in Snow. Every month, 2 times a month, we'll be choosing those memos randomly. And we will know who will be the new character added to the exhibition. That way we can bring our Snowco customers' favorite characters to life. Excellent! So, be looking forward for that, and I'm really happy to share this moment with you guys. See you soon. Bye bye.